How are you? Hope you have had a good day. Happy Friday to everyone. Trying to check if I have sound. I should do to check. And I do. Okay. Hey! How are you? Goodness gracious. Alright, let's do this. Nope. Not that one. That one. Hello. Alright. Put you there. Okie dokie. There we go. Is that good? I'm thinking, should I No, I don't know. I don't know that there's enough settings for me to play with. Oh. Sorry guys. I'll try stop moving you. I think that's correct there. Alrighty. Now, I have pulled a couple of cards. How are you? Thank you for checking out the stuff that I've got available. Thank you for the subscriptions as well in these past few days. It's been nice to see the impact of friends giving shout outs and stuff. So big shout out to Chris from Elemental Cartomancy. Cool dude. Hung out with him this morning for a bit. And Elizabeth from The More Intuitive Me, definitely another name. G'day everyone, how are ya? Yeah, two channels that, I don't know, the community there feels very nice, very inclusive, very warm, so yeah, shout out to those two. And yeah, I pulled a couple oracle cards, so I've got 5 oracle cards sitting in front of me. I pulled from the Angels and Oracles, the Starseed Oracle, the Spirit Animal Oracle, the... Ooh, what's that one called? Sacred Symbols Oracle, and Animal Bestiary. So I've got a couple oracle cards sitting in front. The two standouts is probably the Cow Spirit and Commune with Nature, which I can read in a minute. But yeah, let's do some Palo Santo. Ooh, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit. To the Mother of all things on this globe, thank you for your presence now and always. I thank you for the messages that you deliver for me, to me and through me, and I thank you for each of the people who are able to deliver messages to collective. And yeah, Palo is hissing. Cleanse that energy. Ground it. Alrighty. I don't know why it's spitting so much, but Palo Santo. The crackling feels, it's like an eggshell kind of feeling, an emerging kind of feeling. Whew! Alrighty. How is everybody? I'll open this up with a healing rune. Myo. Whew. That was Chokurei and Daikomyo. Alright, so I felt called in by these two cards. The Magician and the Six of Wands. Very cool energy. I asked if there was anything that needed to be said, so these two cards have come out. I'm getting definitely a fucus energy with the Magician, this one. Damn, it's cold. Very the energy is very I want to say like liquid, like plasma. So what's happening with this Magician and the Six of Wands? With the Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless, and with the Blue Damsel, commune with nature. So we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups, with the Four of Cups coming out as an assertive message. So perhaps there's something that here, it's something that's perhaps stabilizing in the emotional sphere. Relationships. And it's definitely something that's coming through with the Magician. So whatever miracles you're hoping for, whatever you're praying for, whatever deities, spirits, guides that you're connecting with, this giving patience. That nautilus creature lives quite deep in the ocean, so this could also be Pisces energy here for me. Is really deep energy. So it's something that's maybe like a calling. And the Ten of Cups falls out. Six of Wands. So something that people are recognizing, or something that people are seeing, something is changing, shifting. And this is coming out in a very energetic, moving, dynamic, just fulfilled. It's a fulfilled feeling, and coupled with the Six of Wands, it's a peacock. It's like exactly what the normal Six of Wands energy gives, like the pride, the demonstration, the public recognition, I guess. And then with the Ten of Cups, if that's the feeling that's going with this, then yeah. See, something that happens for me is the High Priestess comes out, and this gives almost like double High Priestess energy. Just maybe like the seasoned High Priestess, and then just the emerging, like the crone and the maiden, with that beautiful Ten of Cups energy in between, which would give me the sense of like the mother too. So you've been doing things a little bit different. You're on the feminine side of this reading, because it does feel feminine and masculine. The two snakes with the Magician feels very masculine, especially with the sword and the wand. So then that could be the breakdown between the two. So Eight of Pentacles is on the masculine side of the energy, as a real world presentation, something that's presenting on the outside. So you could be presenting as somebody who is working hard, is diligent, or you could be somebody who is deep diving into the darker aspects of self with the High Priestess. So Eight of Pentacles, working hard, and it's showing on the outside. Also High Priestess after the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so you go masculine, Magician energy moves into the Four of Cups, and then it moves into the Eight of Pentacles. Then here I feel that this card is in reverse, so this is like the two of these things coming together. It's like new happiness, perhaps the return of an old love or friend, I guess. This could be happening for you. You might have missed friend notification. Don't know. Or one of your friends from the past might be reconnecting with you that you haven't seen in like 3 or 4 years or heard from. Something like that. Up to 4 years. But it's a beautiful relationship either way. But this movement that you've done, going into and out of your comfort zone, and heater is on. Now I can drink some water because I'll be warm in a second. Whew. All right. Okay. This is the Starseed Oracle. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra, or find it hard being human. I just feel that these come through. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations. The relationships, however, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need the love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There is still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? True. Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversations, yet lacking the genuine connection of the physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life. To replenish when you need to, but not to isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to people who are physically in your life? Those you truly know. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you reach out to people in your life physically? Awesome. Awesome. That really feels like that explains all of that. Ten of Pentacles wants to come out. Is there any more information on this Magician or the Six of Wands? Yes. Is there anything that I need to share with the collective? With the Magician? Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything I need to share to the collective with the Six of Wands? Whoa. Okay. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. With the Queen of Cups. Damn. Oh, you know I want to know more. And the Empress. Empress, Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. So on the feminine side, I get the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Swords feels like it falls in with this Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune sits with the Priestess. It's a Scarab and a Wolf. Yep. Six of Cups is probably with the Six of Wands. Wow. So 6 Wands, 6 Cups. It's pretty powerful. It's a pretty balanced feminine operating in that power. Then we've got the Queen of Wands and the Magician. Again, a magician with Queen of Wands energy could be a Leo. Very balanced either way. We've got 66 on one side, and then we've got 12 and 1. 21 on the left, 22 on the left. 4 and 3. Wow. So we've got the Empress and the Emperor. Damn! This Knight of Swords might be... So with any of the readings that I do, just please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also use your discernment to make sure that you're receiving the messages that are for you. Always take everything that you hear from me back to source and allow source to confirm things for you, or whatever your confirmation process is. I'm just the reader of the cards, and I'm here to deliver messages to whatever collective is tapping in. High Priestess. When High Priestess opens up the Wheel of Fortune, especially after the return of a familiar or a friend, this is telling me that you opened your options. Like, you opened the door for yourself. You needed to have that security within yourself and this balance within yourself. I feel like it comes after this 6-6 experience, this card here. The 6-6 potentially meeting the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. That be Gemini energy for me. You might have had an experience of coming to self, which then graduated to the High Priestess Wheel of Fortune. It's just really cool that the feminine works their way towards, and then it's like the masculine, it's the opposite. Like, the masculine's doing a lot, like they're putting a lot of energy out in the world, whereas the feminine is more like waiting for things to occur. Like, this Knight of Swords might present themselves at a gathering, like a dinner party or a work event. And yeah, it's gonna feel more professional than anything before it becomes it's when you feel confident, you're feeling this confidence, then you're able to connect with this Knight of Swords. It's like self-acceptance in that moment, and then the self-acceptance is what gives you your completion, your this is like spirit-led outcome, whereas on the magician side, on the masculine side, it's more like it's still spirit-led, but it's spirit-led in the 3D, whereas this feminine side is spirit-led in the 5D. Is this the same? Like, is this Five of Cups? Is this a coming to self, or is this an external energy for the collective that I'm reading for? 10 of Pentacles. No. Wow. Okay. And a 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. Damn. Okay, so it could be either way. It's more likely that you've settled and you've found somebody that you attach with, connect to. I don't know, it's more in alignment with how you have been manifesting. So if it's been something like you've been journaling about your dreams, your what you're wanting to connect to, how you're wanting to connect to it. Like you've been specific in a journal, or you've done some ceremony work and you've found what you needed to. I don't know, it's like, I want to read this first. Whew. Commune with nature, blue damselfly. Damselfly is a creature of water and sunlight, her rainbow wings moving faster than the human eye can follow. Only partially of this mortal realm, damselfly can lead you to interstitial spaces where magic lives and earth elementals dance, showing you the rich complexity that exists even in the smallest patch of nature of the natural world. Ooh. Look to these tiny beings to be seduced, so you can fall in love again with the wonder of life and being alive. When you release the illusion woven by culture and civilization, you'll find your own effervescence and iridescence. What's real? Blue damselfly asks. And what do you want to be real? Good times. Very good times ahead. Like, so you stopped and you smelled the roses, eh? You stopped, you smelled the roses, your friend came back, right? This was work from your, like, you had to assert yourself, you had to show, but you also had to believe. This belief is what opens up this beautiful opportunity to connect with this part of yourself, or this soulmate. Yeah, getting these 10 of Pentacles, you probably had to dig really deep. Probably had to go really deep. And I think that would have been worth it for you. Ooh, that 5 of Pentacles is out there with the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me more about this 4 of Cups, please. In relation to this Queen of Wands, these could be external work presentations, like doing a work conference, like a work meeting. Ooh, Hangman in reverse. With death at the bottom and the lovers underneath it just peeking through. Okay. So on the masculine side, Queen of Wands. This inability to see your potential, to see your this Queen of Wands and Magician energy feels combative, like to be inside of one person, unless you're like at peace with yourself, which probably why death comes out at the bottom, to give more insight to this hanged one. Not sure. This shift of perspective may have come from you doing a deep dive on your emotions, doing a deep dive on potentially traumas, like breakdowns in your timeline, the way that you want it to work. So when you're in alignment, do you recognize that you can set a foot wrong? Because when you're spirit-led, that's the movement I feel for it. When you're truly spirit-led, you're literally just expressing your faith. And it's not combative either. Get the broken arrow. This is coming from the ancestors and angels and ancestors oracle cards. If we give this to the magician, that combative energy is at peace. Like, the arrow is broken. It's peace. And it holds itself. It's not combative. You step into your creativity with your own permission. Can I get another card with the Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Ooh, that felt like the whole thing wanted to fall. Felt like water pouring out of my hand. Oh, like energy wanting to pour out. Eight of Pentacles. What have you been doing? This is meticulous work here with the little sparrow doing what it's doing, making a nest. Can we connect with the table, please, Spirit? I'll be gentle. Keep looking at this Wheel of Fortune too. Like, I'm like, what is that? Does somebody need to buy a lotto ticket or something? Lottery ticket. I want eight of Pentacles, please. I'm getting distracted by this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, clarify the Hanged One in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Not that many, please, Spirit. All that. Can that be for there? All that. Ooh. Queen of Swords in reverse. So Aquarius energy. This Hanged One needs a bit of attention. Gosh. So being suspended into this energy. So we have the Knight of Swords happening over on the feminine side, and then we have the Queen of Swords happening over here. Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. No way. There's a lot of wings here. So the Hanged One has wings, the Swan has wings on the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is a winged creature, as well as the Eight of Pentacles. And then we've got a manta ray here, which also has wings, but they're underwater wings. So for me, a lot of this is like, okay, wings, 2 sets each. Is this 4 people? 4 people connected to this Queen of Wands magician energy. So much in reverse though. It's a lot of ideas happening. Like, a lot of ideas are like, even if people are being warned like of what's ahead, like this 4 of Cups to Hangman is like, there's birds all around that would be making noises, and like, if you're a little, like, everybody is a little bit aware of their surroundings, so you would notice if the birds stop chirping. Like, that's when it's like, okay, my gut feeling needs to turn on, right? When did we have that eclipse? Is the new moon tonight? So this masculine side, this is definitely here. It's like, it's almost like this school of thought. So this radical school of thought is what enabled you to find your power, find your truth, find your light, find the source of your inspiration, like inspiration, respiration, aspiration. Your thoughts are, I don't know, it's like this crouching tiger, hidden dragon kind of vibe. Like your shoes have wings on them or something on this side. But in your feminine aspect, you've just got so much love to pour out and so much insight to give. But it's you coming to this knowledge of yourself, getting either Virgo or Lover's energy with 6 of Cups suddenly. I don't know. With this Wheel of Fortune, it feels like your luck is switching gears. What happened here? 6 of Pentacles. 6, 10, 16. That's a tower in the Pentacles, so okay. So this energy here is just, I was a little bit confused when I started reading, but it's made sense for me here at the end. This inspiration, something happened in your physical world. You saw something. You saw someone from your past again, and this meeting, this connecting again with that aspect of your adolescence. Very close to a bit like young adult feeling here, like adolescence. So you must have met someone from like high school or like an event that you used to do during high school. Like you're just meeting. You're meeting them again? This meeting of them again is this almost like tower moment, like gives you the remembering of who you wanted to be. Essentially, is what I'm feeling through all of this. Like it's like all of your thoughts here are coming back to a sense of who am I? Who was I? That's where it feels right. Because then you can recognize where you're perhaps acting in different energy than would be helpful. But you had to do this process for yourself. You had to give yourself the time to experience what was to come, to experience the rest of what was on offer, what was possible. G'day, how are you? That was something of a divine masculine, divine feminine spread as I see myself able to do it for the future. Let me know in the comments afterwards if you thought this would be something you want to replicate. It's very fun. Just now, it's like this could be your divine masculine, this could be your divine feminine, this could be within yourself. It's like a double lovers situation. So you're elevating yourself, you're moving yourself towards this new love that. Anyway, if you want a personal reading, please email me. I can catch up via WhatsApp. Best thing about WhatsApp is once you're logged in, you just have to log in again and you've got all of your conversations, all of your chats. So you never lose your receipts. That's it. Please like if anything resonated. Comment anything you'd like to see. And yeah, subscribe if you'd like to follow along the journey. I'm in the process stages of creating a few different types of spreads. It's just something that I'm doing. I've got quite a few different decks and I'm getting more comfortable with using multiple tarot decks at once. Yesterday when I recorded that and had the card and the card behind it, even though it was the same card, it's just a lot happening at once. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do smaller spreads or how I'm going to work it out. But yeah, the collective clock is up. I posted that yesterday, and I've got a Spirit Speaks message as well that I've been waiting for Spirit to say, okay, today. But yeah, thanks very much for being here. It's been 44:09 on the clock just then when I saw it. I don't know that anybody chatted. It's alright. I don't know that my internet's very good either. I don't know that you heard everything. What has happened here? What did I do? Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, I'm going to close this out with some bongoing. If you do want a reading here and now, I can pull some cards for you. I've got quite a few decks. Just drop a question in the chat, and yeah, otherwise, I'll drum myself out. Bing, bong, boom, boom. Let us do this. See if I can move this back out. Oh yeah, this is my little setup. This is what I see when I'm doing the cards. I don't know. Boo. Alright. I wonder. That's all done. Thanks for joining. See you on the next one. It's been fun. Last thing I want to say is that this entire experience is exactly what you make of it. So as long as you're being honest with yourself and everyone around you and you're not hurting anybody, do what you like. Have a good one.